Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Sorry, I've been gone for long. I recently started summer, and that means more videos for you. So I got a new haircut, as y'all can see, and I recorded a video for you guys last week, but the entire 2 hours of footage was out of focus, so I kind of had a meltdown and gave up. Today I'm going to do my June favorites and my June disappointments. Let's get started. So I'm gonna start with favorites, and I'm gonna go on and just say this foundation is freaking amazing. Amazing. It's the coverall from Wet n Wild. It's a medium to full coverage. It's buildable. It's a cream foundation. This is a bit darker than my skin tone just because I got a tan. I'm obsessed with this. It's super blendable, and it's so cheap. It's like less than $10. But the only thing I have with it is, if you don't set it, it's going to move everywhere. So as long as you set it, best foundation I ever tried. I'm gonna try the new Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. I'm waiting for that to come in my area, but from Wet n Wild right now, I'm loving that. Next, I have my Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. I love this so much. I use this on all my clients, all my models. It smells amazing. It's so pigmented. And I'm kind of obsessed with a particular shade, Peaches and Cream. I don't know what about it, but the formula, it feels so soft. It feels like a teddy bear, and like, it's super pigmented and blendable. The only complaint I have with this, is I can't get top derby to me to work. It's like a dark blue. Like, it shows up on my finger barely, and when I try to swatch it, see? It's not really good, but other than that, everything else in this palette is so pigmented and creamy. I'm obsessed with this color, Luscious. It's so pretty. It's like a nice sheen. A nice sheen moment. For me, it's a really good price, so I think y'all should go check this out. I'm obsessed with it, and it's cruelty-free, and I can't get over the smell. When I first opened the box, I was like... So this is really, really good. You should check it out. Next, I have my Dirty Beaten Down Huda Beauty palette. It does not say cruelty-free on it, but it's manufactured in Europe, so I'm 99% sure it is cruelty-free. It's messed up because I used it so much, like fantastic. It's a cardboard box, cardboard compact thing, and I usually don't like it, but I feel like this is a bit more sturdy. I would have liked it if there was a mirror here, but I'm not gonna complain because the formulation is freaking bomb. Some people say it's just a bit chalky. I don't know how to describe it. It's not chalky. It has this weird texture, but I'm obsessed with it. And it has pigment. The pigment is there, and it's really buildable. If you want something darker, you just add more. When I first bought this, I said I'm never gonna use the shade Angelic. I hated it. But now look, these two are my favorite, and they hit pan. But what she did with the formula is for the textured shadows, she took regular pigments and pressed them, which made them really textured. The only complaint I have is rose gold barely even swatches for me, barely even works. It worked for all of my friends. It's probably I got a bad batch, but from everyone else that I see, rose gold works. But other than that, these are extremely pigmented and textured. Like, look at that. And her matte shades are freaking beautiful. This is on the pricier side, but it lasts really long. It has all the colors you need, and it's amazing. Next on our list, we have the Jeffree Star Winter Edition lipstick. I know, I recently just got it. Winter Edition lipstick in Deceased. This works on everybody's skin tone. It's such a beautiful formulation and color. Basic lipstick smell, not really any smell. I'm almost out of this, and it's limited edition. I'm obsessed with it. It's really, really good. It does not crumble. It's moisturizing. It does not budge. You literally put it on, rub it, put it underwater. Obsessed. So this is the color Deceased. And I personally find it works on everybody's skin tone. It dries down to be this really nice purple nude, and it's really beautiful. It's amazing. This is, I believe, $18, I think. But it's worth the money. It's one of the best lipsticks I ever tried in my entire existence. Every client or model I use this on, obsessed. They ask me where did I get this from, and I'm just like JeffreeStarCosmetics.com. Next, I have my Morphe 35 OS shimmer palette. When I first bought this, I meant to buy the 35O palette with the matte, but I accidentally purchased this. The best accidental purchase I ever did in my life. Oh my gosh. I hit pan on that. I'm gonna hit pan on this soon. Like, I always think I'm not gonna use all the colors in the palette, but every day I discover a new look with a new color. I'm obsessed. It's like $22, which is very, very good for, I think it's 35 eyeshadows. The pigmentation and formula is to die for. I love this. I'm obsessed with this. This is going to stay in my collection forever. I believe it is cruelty free, which is awesome. Saving the bunnies one bunny at a time. And if you can get your hands on this, I totally recommend it. It's really, really good and nice. Next, I have my really dirty ColourPop lipsticks. This is the set that comes in like days of the week, like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I'm obsessed with all of these colors. Once again, I only have 2 complaints. This color is really streaky and patchy. It's Saturday. And some of these crumble a little bit. And the black doesn't dry down completely matte. But I literally am almost done with all of these. Some of the best lipsticks I ever tried. And they're so affordable. Excuse them being really dirty and battered, being thrown around in my makeup bag, but if you can get your hands on these, totally recommend it. They're really, really good. They have a creamy, good, smooth formula, and they work on every skin tone that I tried so far. Okay, holy grail. This RCMA powder does not... This RCMA powder, it does not change the color of your foundation or concealer. It is very micronized, it's cheap, it has universally no pigment at all. It's very good for all skin types, but it can be a little bit drying, but that's why you go use a moisturizer. Barely any smell, barely any fillers. I'm obsessed with this. Get your hands on this ASAP. For my last favorite, I have this waterproof Wet n Wild Mega P. No, sorry. I have this Wet n Wild Mega Protein mascara. It is really, really good. Though it's very waterproof. When I say it's very waterproof, it's so hard to get off. But that's what I love about it, because you know, whenever there's something waterproof, I'm there to try it, and the formula is really creamy. It grows your lashes due to the protein, and the compact looks small, but it actually lasts you for a really long time. I'm obsessed with this brush. I am obsessed with this brush. It dries down, and it's really cheap, which is amazing. This is why I love Wet n Wild. Now for our disappointments. Okay, quick disclaimer, if this product worked for you, keep on going. It just didn't work for me. I'm not trying to be shady, don't come and attack me. It just didn't work for me. Okay? We Gucci, we good. Then Wet n Wild. I have this thing with Wet n Wild, I'm obsessed with trying new stuff. So this is the H2O proof liquid liner. I love the formula, I love the color, and you must ask, yes, and why is it in your disappointments then? Just because how it dries down. Now it's very waterproof, really pigmented. Oh, that's pigmented. Woo! It's really pigmented. It can create a sharp line, but I feel like it doesn't dry down fast enough. So if you put this on somebody's eye and you leave it on for like 5 seconds and they look up by accident, you'll get the craziest amount of transfer. So if you have the patience to sit down for like 5 minutes and wait for this to dry, it's worth it. Other than that, sorry Wet n Wild, it didn't dry down fast enough for me. I still use this, but I just set it with a black powder, like a black eyeshadow, just so it won't budge. But if you can bear really slowly drying liquid liner, get this. But other than the slow drying part, it's actually a really good formulation. Next, I will never be using this product again, ever, ever. Okay, Gosh Cosmetics. I am obsessed with your product. I'm literally obsessed with your products. This is the only thing that just didn't work for me. So we went to your stand and we got a buy one get one free. Sorry, my peeps camera cut off. So no, I don't like this because once I put it on my eye and my eye started burning so much, I was like practically crying. Not just me, I tried it on my mom, on my friends. This burns, it hurts a lot. And the brush, I can't get over the brush. This could have been a really good product, but look at that. Oh, that brush makes me want to kill myself. Look at that. Unacceptable. But I still love Gosh Cosmetics, don't get me wrong, they're an amazing brand. It's just this product didn't work for me, might work for you. Maybe I got a bad batch, that's a possibility. But like, come on. I hope next time I purchase this product, it's gonna be amped up 5 times. I still love you, but this product just didn't work for me. And next, this is really depressing. I have the NYX Intense Butter Gloss. Okay, when I first bought this, I bought it for my sister and she gave it to me, but she told me it was trash. I didn't believe her until I tried it. This is in the color Black Cherry Tart. It looks so pretty. But I swatched it, it's streaky and patchy. I did not try this with a lip liner yet. It may work with a lip liner, but look at that. That's so pretty on the hand. But when you put it on the lip, it's nowhere near this color. It's like a very sheer, light purple. It's a butter gloss, so maybe you could put this over a dark lipstick or over a lip liner. But on its own, as it's advertised to be, it does not work. I love you, NYX. I literally have a stash of NYX products right there. But it's just this specific. I love your butter. Like in general, I love their butter glosses. It's just that this specific one didn't work for me. I find it to be very light, unlike this color, very streaky and sheer and patchy. I will be trying this over a lipstick or lip liner and let you know. But so far, this product is a miss for me. My next fail. See, no product even comes out. This is the Wet n Wild Coverall Concealer. Look at that. Barely any product comes out. It's so sheer, it blends to nothing. Formula is alcohol-like. It smells like alcohol. From mine, let's just say. I gave you a lot of praise Wet n Wild, but for this product, like I literally deposit so much. Like I squeeze the product onto my hand, and then I blend it out, and it blends out to nothing. And it blends out very streaky. And I re-swatched it at the store, and the one in the store was working really nicely. Maybe it's a bad batch again, maybe I just have very bad luck. But this is a miss for me. It's really sheer, streaky, alcohol-like. I'm gonna be dumping this. But I still have to try the Photo Focus Concealer, which there's a lot of good reviews on. So I'll keep you posted on that. Guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's June fails and holy grails. And I hope you subscribe to this channel, you like my video. Summer, so a lot more videos are coming out. I hope you have a great night. See y'all later. This was YazanMUA. Bye!